said personal GMM Poke Nerd. I was like, what's a personalized GMM Poke Nerd? But that's his name, Tyler Crowley 73, aka the Poke Nerd, won a personalized GMM.
Thanks for joining us for a good mythical more. And thanks to our sponsor, lynda.com/more. You can go there if you want to learn how to do things that you need to know how to do in order to become a better person.
Get a free 10-day trial. Go to lynda.com/more.
There's a course.
Just one more.
There's a course that I'm interested in. This is a digital painting fundamentals course. And I say that I'm interested in this because it actually teaches you how to use one of those apps. Like I have the Procreate app, which is not one that tells you how to make more children, but which is an app that tells you how to use the Procreate app, which is a digital painting.
It's an app that tells you how to use an app?
No. The course teaches you how to use the app and basically just to do digital painting. So you can be one of those people that has a YouTube channel where you paint things really fast and you're like, what are they doing? Where is that happening? Why does it look so digital? Well, because it's digital and it's paint.
But how did I make babies?
Well, we can talk about that later.
Actually, let's not.
Well, I mean later when the camera's off.
Actually, let's not.
Okay, let's not do that either. Forget I ever mentioned it.
You need why you got Procreate? What are you trying to do with it?
You remember like a year and a half ago I made that superhero? Remember that?
That was Procreate?
I did that in Procreate.
Oh. Yeah,
I procreated that superhero.
You need to go to lynda.com.
Seriously, because I get in there and I don't know what I'm doing, so I want somebody to teach me how to do it.
lynda.com/more, free 10-day trial. Holla at ya, boy.
I'm also might need some help with how to use Snapchat because I recently
had a snafu.
I had a Snapchat snafu. Now, the reason this is not as embarrassing as it could be, and I didn't mention it at the top of the episode today, is because it wasn't something that anybody really picked up on except one person, and it scared me a little bit. I'm gonna be very vulnerable here today, guys, and tell you something that I did on Snapchat. And the good news is that Snapchats
if
are
you use
deleted.
The word procreate again.
Snapchats are deleted
really
after
weird.
24 hours, so no one can go back and see this.
Oh, so you should have been following.
But I'm sure somebody reposted it. Anyway, I was using the bathroom, number 2. And I was Snapchatting.
Have you numbered your restrooms?
I was Snapchatting at the same time.
Dude.
So.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
And you were trying to hide it?
I wasn't really trying to hide it.
You weren't even trying to hide it?
I just took a selfie.
Oh, you took a picture. It wasn't like.
Of my face.
You're like, hey, I'm pooping.
I took a picture of my face.
Only Anthony Padilla can get away with something like that, man.
And I took a picture of my face, and the background was completely white because that part of the bathroom is completely white and also kind of blown out in the back, you know? So I took a picture of my face. It was literally just my face on a white background.
Why?
It wasn't like a constipation face. It was the second day I was on Snapchat, and I was like, I'm gonna do one of those things where you take a picture of your face and then you draw stuff over your face. And I'm like, I'm sitting here taking a dump. What better time to do this kind of thing than now?
But no one,
I'm gonna do it later?
But no one would ever know that you were on the toilet.
No one should ever know, but someone did know.
How did they know?
Well, because
you didn't angle it down, did
you?
No.
There's I can show you the photo.
I gotta get a flattering high angle.
No. It was literally my face, and but you know what it was? I think I put 0 miles per hour. I used the 0 miles per hour overlay right over my face. So it had me with like a red beard and it said 0 miles per hour. I'm sure you can find this online. I'm currently using the bathroom in that moment. That's what I look like when I'm using the bathroom. And someone snapped at me.
I felt the urge to cover my face, and then I looked over and Stevie was covering her face.
I told you I was gonna be vulnerable. Somebody snapped back at me. No Poo-Selfies.
How could?
And then I was like, I immediately had this look of like, I immediately had this feeling of like, oh crap, like, and I went and looked at the photo. I was like,
how did they know?
There's no indication other than the fact that I'm in it's a white room that kind of comes like it's just big enough for me.
I bet your shoulders were hunched over a little bit.
No, but like anytime your
elbows were on your knees.
It was from here up. But I can show you the photo.
Tell.
Let me see if I can find it.
Even if you're like this, see this right here? You get a little bit more of the lap.
Let me see if I can show you.
Is this the lap?
See if you can figure it out.
What is this?
Let me see. Oh, here it is.
Dude, you're totally on the toilet. Dude, you're such an idiot.
No, if you knew that, if you didn't know I was on the toilet.
Look at how I told you, it's all of this. There's like a high angle on the shoulder. You get the top.
If I didn't tell you that I was on the toilet, you would not see that picture and think I was on the toilet.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I swear.
No, you wouldn't. There's no way that you, by your posture, if you're sitting in a chair and you take a picture of yourself.
Somebody said.
But one person out of like 8,000 that saw it. It isn't obvious that it's a Poo-Selfie.
It's not obvious, but
if I sent that to you, you would
I'd
not
be like,
know.
no Poo-Selfie.
No, you wouldn't. That was somebody who had a lot of insight. I mean, now I've learned that there are some signs, and yes, the posture and the background are both signs.
Right.
But they're not dead giveaways to a Poo-Selfie.
It's not a.
They're not dead giveaways.
Of course, it's not a dead giveaway. I didn't say it was
You
a dead.
would. I know you well enough to know that if I showed you that picture, you would not say, were you on the toilet? You would never say that. You know that now. But this person, I don't know what user it was.
Dude, I can see past the seam. If you can see past the seam on the T-shirt, if you can see
That's
shirt
just not
beyond
true.
the seam, you're on the toilet. That's the rule of thumb.
Are you saying that there's no other place that you sit?
Like that and take a selfie? Nope.
Really? I don't believe that.
At a table, you're elevated. In a chair, you're sitting back. You never lean forward to take a selfie like that.
If you're pooping, you do.
No one takes a selfie unless they're pooping like
I don't
this.
think I was actually pooping. I think I was done pooping, but I was still on the toilet. Just so you know, it wasn't like mid-turd.
And I'm holding your phone. Have you washed your phone since then?
Oh, heck no.
God.
So that's me pooping.
Hey, it's like, I'm gonna color my beard red,
I grow
I'm
grow a
pooping.
red beard and red eyebrows when I poop. But the only way you can know that is if I take pictures of myself. That was a good day on Snapchat. It really got a lot better after that. I ended up doing this thing where I ran into.
Don't brag. Don't snap brag.
I'm snap bragging. Look at this.
You're like showing them.
And then look, I run into the thing. See, that's so funny, Rhett.
I can't see it with you anymore.